beautiful people, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. You already know. So, today we're going to be talking about Roy Jennings, this deluded Chelsea fan. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, man. This guy has some crazy takes on Chelsea. So, let's see how deluded he's going to be today. Alright, let's go.
Lack of logic, common sense, and an overarching strategy at my football club is driving me to insanity. What on earth is going on?
What is he saying? Does this look like an insane person? This guy is deluded. He's a waffler. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He said what's happening at Chelsea is driving him in a state of delusion and insanity. This guy looks sane to me. But let's continue and hear what he has to say.
How can Chelsea possibly be considering signing Marc Cucurella? This isn't about how good...
What? What does this guy mean? You don't see the state of our squad? You don't see the players that we have? You're deluded. You're deluded, guy. You're just waffling. You're a muppet. You're a muppet. You're not a Chelsea fan. What are you talking about? Roy Jessica? You muppet. I'm about to mud you today, bro. Let's continue.
How good Cucurella is at football. He is obviously superb. From Getafe to Brighton, probably to Man City. He has been brilliant, but for some reason...
What do you mean? Of course we need to hijack this deal. Of course, we need players. Alonso is not good enough. Alonso is dead food. We need players, bro. What do you mean? Cucurella is a brilliant, brilliant player. He gives us depth. He could play left centre back. He could play left wing back. He could play left back. He could play with Chilwell. He could play left centre back and Chilwell play left wing back. That easy. We just put Koulibaly on the right and Thiago Silva in the middle. You don't know nothing, blood. You don't know nothing, mate. You're just a muppet. You're a muppet, bro. You're deluded. You have a big platform and this is what you're saying to the Chelsea fans? Shame on you, my G. Shame. Let's continue.
Chelsea are looking to hijack this deal. Chelsea...
Then you're contradicting yourself to what you just say. This guy is crazy, man. You just contradict yourself. The same thing I just said, that's what you just said. So what do you mean we don't need Marc Cucurella? You're a muppet.
Chelsea could obviously do with numbers. Chelsea are obviously in need of reinforcements across the team, but not as a priority at left back. Marcus Alonso, Bubba Rahman, Kennedy, Emerson Palmieri, Ben Chilwell, and Marc Cucurella. That would be 6 left backs at the club. That would be absolutely ridiculous. And the lack of logic.
You name all those guys and none of them are good enough. You only got 2 quality. That's Ben Chilwell and Marc Cucurella. You just name all those guys and none of them make even one. So why wouldn't we want to go for Cucurella? He's one of the best left backs in the league. What is this guy talking about? This guy is crazy, man. Not even 1 minute into the video. Not even 1 minute in. Not even 1 minute into the video, people. And this guy is just waffling. He's just crazy. Alright, let's continue.
Logic at Chelsea at the moment is so painful. It is now more than possible that Chelsea would spend another 50 million quid on another...
Is it your 50 million, bro? No, it's not your 50 million. So what's the problem? The guy is worth 50 million. He's a quality. It's not coming out of your pocket. We need a player. And Brighton is not a novice club when it comes to negotiation. So you have to pay what Brighton asks for you to pay. And you're paying for a quality player. This guy's deluded, man. I don't even want to watch the rest of the video. And it's already 1 minute in. It's 1 minute in and this guy is just... Alright, let's go.
Left back. That is where we are. Particularly when you think about where Chelsea are lacking at the moment. As we are embarking on a new season, we are 5 days away from the opening of a new Premier League campaign. Think about how flawed Chelsea...
That's why we need to get players in and we need to get quality. Because players like Alonso should be leaving. Rudiger is already gone. Christensen is already gone. Aspilicueta, he's not really good enough. But he can still do a job if we keep him. We got Chalobah and we got Reece James, Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva and Koulibaly, that's the defense. That's not enough to help us through the season. And a player like Marco Corella, who is versatile, I don't see where we should be going wrong with this signing, because this guy can help us on the left side to cover multiple positions and to also be quality in the squad and to add something else that we lack in the squad. We could have a strong defense and we could do something this season if we get some more signings in with the ones we already have. I don't know what this deluded guy is talking about, man. He's crazy. He's just waffling. He's just saying all of this for views, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't believe what he's saying as well. But let's hear what he has to say.
Chelsea's squad is. Think about how desperately in need of reinforcements and replenishments Chelsea's midfield is. Chelsea's forward line is. Chelsea's squad entirely is. And yet, we are looking at focusing at fullback. This is
Of course.
ridiculous.
Of course we need to focus on fullbacks. You don't see what happened last season? Both our fullbacks got injured, and then boom, that's our season. What? I don't understand this guy, man. I really don't. This guy is crazy, yo. People, let me know. I don't understand this guy, man. What is he really saying? He doesn't watch Chelsea, or he doesn't... I don't know. I really don't know what to say about this guy, man. He's just deluded. He's just crazy, and he's just saying this for views.
Ridiculous. I think we need cover there. Because Bubba Rahman, obviously not good enough.
What are you saying?
Alonso, the joke is over now. There are so many players who need to leave the club. And yes, we need reinforcements at left back because Ben
That's why we need Cucurella, my guy. You just said it. That's why we need him.
spent 75% of last season injured. We therefore need somebody to deputise. But you cannot sign Cucurella to deputise because he isn't going to want to sit on the bench.
Why we can't sign Cucurella? We can play Ben Chilwell and Cucurella in the same starting 11. One left centre back, one left wing back. If we don't get a Fofana, and it doesn't look like we're going to get Guardiola, so I don't see what's wrong with that. Get him in, slot him in the defense, and get Ben Chilwell on the left wing back, and everything will be alright. You don't know what you're talking about. Deluded Muppet. Roy Jessica. Deluded. I don't even know if you're a Chelsea fan, because ain't no way you're a Chelsea fan here, and you don't see what the squad need, and you don't see that Cucurella is a good addition to our squad. You're not a Chelsea fan, bro. You're just using the Chelsea fans for the views. You Muppet.
Ben Chilwell is one of the best players in the team. He isn't going to want to sit on the bench. People are telling me that Cucurella can play as a left centre half. And yes, we've seen him do that for Brighton very well. Very well. But he gives us 5'8". His main position is left back. Don't pay £50 million to put somebody out of position. Play people where they're
What's wrong with his height?
It is so obvious that Chelsea need reinforcements in so many positions on the pitch. How
is Cucurella playing out of position, deluded guy, when the guy plays left wing back and left centre back? If Chilwell is not up to speed, he can slot in as left wing back. When Chilwell is back in the squad, he can slot in as a left centre back. What do you mean? Deluded Muppet. Go change your name, bruv. Change your club. You don't represent Chelsea.
How are we involved in this Cucurella shout? How are we trying to hijack this deal? And what comes with this deal is yet more good news.
Because we need him.
Levi Colwill could be a makeshift in securing this deal. So Levi Colwill could go the other way. Are Chelsea seriously not going to learn from the mistake?
I don't see anything wrong with that. Levi Colwill, he could go to Brighton, whether it's a loan or they should have a buyback clause, which Fabrizio has confirmed that there is going to be some sort of buyback clause for Levi Colwill. I don't see anything wrong with that. Levi Colwill need to get the experience so he could develop. I don't think he should sit on the bench, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be beneath Chalobah and whoever else is going to be in that defense. Who else we get, if we get anyone else. So he's going to be probably like third choice or something like that, playing FA Cups, getting a little bit of minutes. I think he should go to Brighton, whether it's a loan or a buyback clause is included, which I'm pretty okay with that, so he could get the experience that he needs. And then either if it's a loan deal, we bring him back, because remember, we have older guys in the defense who's getting older. Levi Colwill is a young top talent. He's a young prospect who we could use maybe 2 or 3 years down the line if we keep him around. I think he could go to Brighton and get good experience in the Premier League. And also Brighton is a good solid team under Graham Potter. So I think he should go to Brighton. I don't think anything is wrong with that. And once a buyback is included or a loan deal, that's perfect move to me. This guy don't know what he's talking about. No way Levi Colwell is going to be starting in our defense at this time.
Mistakes of previous seasons. We are still reeling from the mistake of letting Victor Mori go to AC Milan. We are still reeling from the mistake of letting Tammy Abraham go to Roma. And yet,
Yeah, because we didn't have a
we're
buyback
going
clause.
to prioritise bringing players in when we have
We have a
mandatory
buyback clause for Tammy
reinforcements
Abraham.
who could be an integral part of Chelsea Football Club for over a decade. Thomas Tuchel needs to take some responsibility here. Why doesn't he ever back the youth? Why is he prioritising Ross Barkley?
That's why they need to go get the experience. Levi Colwell is pretty young. He's like 19, 18. Next 2-3 years, he should be ready.
Over Billy Gilmore. Why is Billy Gilmore being sent home from the United States while Ross Barkley stays out there? How does that make any sense? Why is Trevor Chalobah the only player that has been brought through from the youth team by Thomas Tuchel? I truly don't understand why this is happening. And before anyone starts, this isn't about, do I rate Cucurella? Do I think he would be a great player? Of course I do. I was at the game. Chelsea played Brighton.
This guy's deluded, bro. Mason Mount, youth player, plays week in, week out. Reece James, youth player, plays week in, week out. Harvey Vale, not ready yet. Hudson-Odoi still hasn't really proved anything as yet. Chalobah is okay. Who else we got? Levi Colwell, I think he still needs a loan to really solidify himself in the squad and solidify his game. We need to be catching up with Man City and Liverpool right now. We don't have time to give guys time to develop. Billy Gilmore, he needs another loan with a better team. He went to Norwich. That was not a good move. Billy Gilmore should go to try to get into like a Southampton or a Fulham or something like that. You know, one of them teams like that where, has good players and he'll get adequate game time. So I think some of our youth players still need to go on loan, a few of them, for maybe one more season. We could keep Gallagher as well. Keep Gallagher. He could come off the bench because he's not ready to start in this midfield, especially as a 6. And I see that we signed a new midfielder. I forgot the guy's name. I think he's Chuameka or something like that. So let's see how everything turns out with those players as well. So listen, Mr. Waffle, Janice, aka Jessica.
Between Christmas and New Year, and I had some glorious seats that day. I was sitting right on top in Ken Bates' old director's box, sitting right on top of Cucurella's wing. He tore us apart. He was integral to everything that they did. It was a game where Welbeck scored from that cross.
Exactly. So why wouldn't you want to have the guy in the squad?
Who was clearly
deluded, bro.
Brighton's best player last season. He was their player of the year for a reason. A fantastic
Roy
player
Jessica,
with so many
bro.
attributes, who is going to go on and have a flourishing career.
That's why you need to get the guy
But
in.
why are Chelsea?
He got the minerals. He got the quality.
This is what I don't understand.
You don't have
And
no
this is my
minerals,
issue
what you're
with
saying right now.
this signing. Chelsea need an overarching strategy. Our direct
Mr. Waffle people, I'm telling you, this guy's deluded to the peak. I don't know how people listen to what he says. He doesn't know about. He's a muppet. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Roy Jessica, bruv.
director of football is Todd Bowley, a man
You're a muppet, Roy Jessica. You, bruv. You don't know about.
who has never worked in European sport before.
What's
a man
wrong
who
with
has
that?
Never worked in football before.
He
And
still has to get it done.
A role that he's
He
obviously
just
not
bought the
equipped to
club.
do. He is
You have to get on the job right
not
away.
ready to be a director of football. It is not his role.
He has to
And
be ready.
Why we are going
So,
for him?
shit,
I honestly,
he got 2
I
players
honestly
in.
do not know. It makes you wonder what the thinking
I'm
is.
not worried.
It makes you wonder what strategy we're thinking of employing next year. Let's genuinely.
What do you mean, bro? The guy just got the club like 2 months ago. Everything is not going to be in place at the right time. At least the guy is trying. He's not sitting on his ass, not doing nothing. He's going out there himself to get it done. I don't see what's wrong with that. Just give it time. Once the transfer window has finished and complete, I'm pretty sure we're going to get a director of football or someone in to deal with that nature of the club. Remember, we just had a whole board just change. What do you expect, bruv? It was going to be a crazy window. Marina left, Bruce Buck left, Petacek left. What do you expect? Todd Bowley he has to do what he has to do and get it done. So, bruv, this guy's just killing me, bruv.
Genuinely explore. Three at the back, Cucurella is the left side of that. Ben Chilwell
What's wrong with
outside
that?
him. Surely if we're going to spend £50 million, that isn't what we do. Surely that
What do you
doesn't
mean?
make sense. Cucurella's
You
best
don't make
position
no
is to play
sense.
left back.
You don't make
If
sense.
we're going to sign somebody who, what you're losing by not playing him left back, you're losing his expertise in that position and getting somebody who isn't expert in their position at left centre half.
What do you mean?
5'8" as well. As a left centre
What's
half.
wrong with that?
It troubles me slightly. I just
Only
don't
you
quite understand it.
troubles.
I'm not
I don't know
convinced
why
that
it
he'll
only
accept
troubles
this
you.
deal either, Cucurella. I feel like he's desperate to link up with Pep Guardiola. He put in that transfer request with
Deluded,
Brighton
man.
to sign for Man City and Guardiola. Man City are balking at the £50 million price tag, and Chelsea have come swooping in. And my question is why? Why are we doing that? Brighton.
Let me answer your question. He's quality and we need him in the squad. Ben Chilwell is not gonna last a whole season. Deluded.
I know he's going to go. Brighton have already been looking for replacements. But we tried to sign Nathan Ake. I wonder if we're reeling from that not working out. But I don't know. Are we trying to save face here? After the
Listen, people, I can't deal with this guy. He's just too deluded for me. I'm just gonna cut it off right here, man. But this guy, he's muddied. He doesn't know ball. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's chatting shit. It is what it is. Big up, people. I'll catch you in the next one.